So I posted on 3 forums, and they were articles that I was reading on the business of fashion in a blog I follow. The first was something I did a paper on last semester, actually, and it talked about this new era of supermodels. I don't agree nor disagree with this, and it was interesting doing research and finding how much has changed from the earlier models back in the 1990s. They were idols, and today most have come up from Instagram, so it was crazy to see that change. No one responded to me in the first one. I took a screenshot of what I said and how I replied. I said that these models are changing the fashion industry. Brands are looking at them to become the new face of it all. And it all comes down to how many likes and comments you get and followers you have. Instagram is a way to brand yourself, and I do think these girls are talented, but it is the only way to get recognized these days. I think fashion should be more than just a pretty face, and this generation just got on board through media. However, brands have to look at them. They have more of a following than anyone in the world. It's crazy. And other comments were in disagreement with the article also, and one person said that this was a huge mistake, and we all know that social media members are influenced by fake followers, fake views, and fake likes. Of course, some models are very powerful communicators, but very few are truly influential. And others said how these girls shouldn't be the face of these brands because they're just the new it girl of the moment. I also commented on a post on a blog I followed called The Indie Girl, and one of her posts was about seeing the change with fashion for conservation. It was an interesting article about fashion for conservation with Elevantasia, and that is a luxury designer collection that has a serious world-changing power. It is a powerful topic because 35,000 elephants are lost to ivory poaching each year. I made a comment how I think this is a great start to companies becoming more sustainable and practices toward a better environment. I always read articles on the business of fashion, and I follow blogs, and I never post my thoughts, so it was nice to do that for once. And even though I didn't get feedback, it felt good to post what I was thinking. And I learned that I should do this more often and hopefully get feedback next time. I think that we all should do this and step out of our comfort zones and get a chance to really respond to how other people are feeling on a certain issue, whether it is politics, an issue in the fashion industry that you feel strongly about. Like, I know sustainable clothing is a huge issue right now, and fast fashion companies are just looking past all of what is right, and people have a lot to say. I know women empowerment is huge right now, and so it's good to just voice your opinion and be heard and create a deliberation. I wasn't heard by any others in any of the posts because I feel people were more making a statement just like I was, even though a lot of us were in disagreement and just wanted to vent our feelings toward the posts. There were so many shares to this post to get it out there, but not so many comments. It was hard to create a deliberation, but people did think it was a strong topic for discussion. However, I think if more people were to voice their opinions, then it would be easier to create a deliberation. People weren't replying to others, and I did notice a good example of this on YouTube when watching political debates, but I did not participate in that certain online forum. It's not a topic I am that strongly, I care that strongly about. I care about it, but I'm not that strongly informed to make a post that people could kind of chew me out for. I think we should all engage in this because it's fun reading how others feel about a certain topic, and we learn more about issues. I mean, people learn from each other all the time, and I think it's very important, and it's good to read up on current events. My third post was a was on how Trump he's trying to crack down on Made in America clothing, and I think that's very great. However, I lost my subscription just actually today of the Business of Fashion, and I have to get it renewed, so I could not get a screenshot of the article. But if y'all have it, it's a great article to read, and I just commented on how I think that it is important to make that a real thing because people are buying clothing. I know that I look at Made in the USA all the time when I buy clothing. So if it's fake, I would like to know. So I feel very strongly about that. And it was fun to read what people thought. There was a lot of comments and shares, and people felt very strongly about this. So these were 3 topics that I feel strongly about right now. And there are more. I read about this stuff every day. So this was fun.